Okay, here's the Yom Yom. We're going to do it for today and for tomorrow for Shabbat. Experience has shown that with less, philosophizing, but rather working in an orderly and a continued way with the pleasantness of the Torah, with right hand bringing close and the left hand rejecting. I'll explain what this is. One can certainly achieve results, especially in matters considering the basics of Judaism. The purpose of the Jewish people is to teach the whole world. We're public servants. The Jewish people are chosen. We're chosen to be public servants. We're chosen to tell the world how much God loves them. We're chosen to make a better world, to improve the world. But it's not so easy, especially when the world is a world and the world does not automatically change. You have to put effort. Let's just take a simple example to make a Chabad house somewhere. So you have to make a Chabad house. You have to have money. You have to have friends. You have to find a place. You have to, eventually, if you succeed, then you have your funds increase. You have to have more money. You have to build another building. You have to deal with children. You have to deal with the government. You have to deal with this. All these things you're not necessarily talented. You didn't learn these things in the yeshiva, how to collect money, how to deal with the mayor, how to deal with, open up a school for children, how to do this. It says, okay, we're here to change the world. How do we have to do it? So it says, if you have an orderly way of working and you do it constantly and in a pleasant way, like it says, Darkecha Darkei Noam, the pleasant ways of the Torah. What does it mean? The right hand bringing close and the left hand rejecting. Never reject anyone totally. Try to be nice and want to be kind and nice to everyone, but on the other hand, not to compromise on matters of Torah. You can't compromise on the truth. But on the other hand, you have to believe that everyone wants to come closer to the truth, and therefore you have to present it in a nice way, even if people, oppose you. And if you do this, if you act in such a way, then you can achieve results in the world. You can make changes in the world, especially in matters concerning the basics of Judaism. So this really applies to anything, to Torah, to changing your life, to working on yourself, self-improvement. But especially you want to make a change in your family, in the community, in the world, in the area around you. So it says the way to do it is not to be discouraged, continue being firm, have an orderly way, don't be too disorganized, right? Have an orderly way of life, but be pleasant. Be pleasant in a nice way. People oppose you, don't get angry, don't get mad, right? Don't be depressed. But on the other hand, you have to be firm. Your left hand has to reject, it says. Then you'll get results, good results in Torah and commandments things. Next, let's do tomorrow. That's today. Tomorrow, Shabbat. The first Rebbe of Chabad, his name was Borochovich. His father's name was Boruch, and I guess Vich means of. So he was of Boruch. The alter Rebbe's name was Shner Zalman. Right here's the picture. Here we go. First Rebbe of Chabad. His name was, the family name was Borochovich. The second Rebbe's name, we don't have a picture of him. His name was Shniri, because his father was Shner Zalman, Shniri. The Tzemach Tzedek's name was already Schneerson. That was the third Rebbe of Chabad. We saw the picture of him. His name was Schneerson. Do you have a picture of him? Let's have a picture of the third Rebbe of Chabad. Rebbe. Yes, you can do that anywhere. Here it goes. See if this comes up. Who knows? Yes. Here we go. See, there's a picture of the third Rebbe of Chabad. A drawing. It says it was drawn through a keyhole when he was put into house arrest somewhere. That's a picture. Third Rebbe of Chabad. Okay, story. So his name, that's when Schneerson began. That's when the name Schneerson began.